Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation, and welcome to this Sunday morning. Our teacher for this week is John Kabat-Zinn, and on a Sunday morning, our meditation is always a little bit more quiet. So if you're ready, let's get right into today's message. Danae, a very good morning. Happy Sunday. Tracy, good morning. Sunmarie, good morning. Hello, beautiful people. Awesome having you in our circle today. Stefan, good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. Well, we have a guided meditation every day of the week. On Sundays, the meditation is just quiet. Just you sitting with your own silence and knowing that all of us are sitting in our own silence together with you. The first thought from John Kabat-Zinn says, "It is indeed a radical act of love just to sit down and be quiet for a time by yourself." Taking the moment to just sit in silence can be considered a radical act of love. The next thought from John Kabat-Zinn says, "Another way to look at meditation is to view thinking itself as a waterfall, a cascading of thought." Can you almost see thoughts like that? Like that waterfall, a cascading of thought. In cultivating mindfulness, we are going beyond or behind our thinking, much the way you might find a vantage point or a depression in the rock behind a waterfall. We can still see and hear the water, but we are out of the torrent. Anthony, good evening, man. Awesome seeing you. Hello. John Kabat-Zinn says, "Mindfulness meditation is the embrace of any and all mind states. Embracing all these mind states in awareness without preferring one over the other." That's a little bit like being behind the waterfall, looking at the waterfall, and not having any preference of how this waterfall should be. I'm just looking at it. The last thought from Kabat-Zinn is, meditation is simply about being yourself and knowing something about who that is. I'll read that one more time. Meditation is simply about being yourself and knowing something about who that is. Tanya, very good morning. Happy Sunday. Great seeing you. Hello. These 4 quotes from John Kabat-Zinn are a simple summary of what meditation is. Sit and be quiet by yourself. Step outside the torrent of thinking. Embrace all mind states without preferring one over the other. Be yourself and know something about who that is. Do you realize who you are? Who are you being when you are able to sit with yourself? Who are you being when you step outside the torrent of thinking and just witness the thoughts? Who are you being when you're able to look at any of your mind states and not prefer one over the other? You are the witness, the observer, the soul, the voice of wisdom. And the more often that you can embody this space, the more you will be living and acting from the wisdom that you are. You are invited to join us for a silent meditation. In the quietude of your own being, you will discover the profound peace and clarity that awaits. Yvonne, a very good morning. Happy Sunday to you. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's slip away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Your only job right now is to lead your body to a deeper level of softness with every exhale. Your job is not to try and create an empty mind, to try and stop thoughts from happening, but to soften deeper and deeper into you. In John Kabat-Zinn's analogy, deeper behind the waterfall. We can still see the waterfall, the torrent of thoughts is still happening. But we are in the space behind it, seeing it come and go. Continue softening with every exhale, and I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to roll out your neck muscles, roll out your shoulder muscles, stretch into your back muscles, and help your body settle down in as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Every inhale is a dive into you. It is you spending time within you. Soften into you, deeper and deeper, until you find that place where it becomes easy to be the witness behind the waterfall. You easily observe all of your own different mind states without preferring one above the other. When you find that space, I do believe that you are looking at you through the eyes of your soul. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase with in between every breath hold. You can take as many easy breaths as you need, but come back to your breath hold again and again and feel yourself soften into you. Take your next big breath. Take the last few breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down, and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time these few thoughts from Jon Kabat-Zinn today. He says, "It is indeed a radical act of love just to sit down and be quiet for a time by yourself. He says, another way to look at meditation is to view thinking itself as a waterfall, a cascading of thought. In cultivating mindfulness, we are going beyond or behind our thinking. Much the way you might find a vantage point or a depression in the rock behind a waterfall. We still see and hear the water, but we are out of the torrent. Mindfulness meditation is the embrace of any and all mind states in awareness, without preferring one state over the other. Meditation is simply about being yourself and knowing something about who that is. Do you know who that is? Do you know who you are? Who are you being when you are able to sit with yourself? Who are you being when you step outside the torrent of thinking and just witness the thoughts? Who are you being when you are able to look at any of your mind states and not prefer one over the other? You are the witness, the observer, the soul, the voice of wisdom. And the more often you can embody this space, the more you will be living and acting from the wisdom that you are. We have a few more minutes of silence left. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for sharing your quiet space with us today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to sit in a quiet space. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to step out of the torrent of thinking and seeing that the thinking doesn't disappear. Just like the waterfall, it's still rushing downwards. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to look at all of these thoughts, learning how to look at all of my mind states, and not really having any preference of one over the other anymore. They're all accepted. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for embodying that space, the observer, the witness, the soul that can hold all of these different states with equanimity. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for allowing us to share in your silence. Michelle, a very good morning. It's awesome seeing you. Marcos, it's nice seeing you pop in. I hope you had some time to sit with us. Tembi, a very good morning. So happy that you could join us today. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, beautiful people. Have an awesome day. Make sure you have enough fun. Make sure you have enough rest, and we'll jump into the week together tomorrow. Thank you, Tanya. It was so cool to see you live with us today. It's nice having you here. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.